Hi, this is Jeremiah Israel, and this is the Jeremiah Report. And I want to talk about the culture of the black race. Right, the culture of the black race. I mean, anybody outside our culture that looks inside our culture will think we're actually crazy. Okay, as simple as that. People in the black community seems to think when you get in trouble by the white man, or you use a regular job, or you go by a regular job and you make money anyway more than most black people. If you don't go to jail some point in your life, you are no longer black. Same thing. I listened to this lady with her information about black people being talking in slang and proper English. The same thing goes with black people with their culture. Okay, you don't smoke weed, there's something wrong with you. If you don't go to jail one part in your lifetime, there's something wrong with you. If you ain't pitiful in some form, phase, or fashion, either you're pitiful or you have billions of dollars or millions of dollars on rap videos or an athlete. Either you're pitiful, you have pitiful on one hand, rap videos, and becoming an athlete. Alright? Pitiful, jail, time. Rap videos, basketball, athletics, and millions. This is getting ridiculous in our race. We have a culture where it says that we are obligated as a race to go into prison. And this culture has seduced our sisters to believe that that is true. That's the only way you can find a good man. That's the only way you can protect. A man can protect me. If he has some kind of prison record, then what happens when he tries to get a job? You're going to be complaining about if he's going to get a job or not. He can't get a job because he got a federal rap. Okay? Not to mention he going to go back to jail, and he going to go back to these sponsored and privately owned jails and make millions upon millions for the Caucasian or the Jew that owns that jail. Black women perpetuates this situation where a black man has to go in jail for some damn reason, or he has to be in prison for some damn reason, or the other. It don't make no darn freaking sense. And that's simple as that. A black man is not defined by how much time he served, or what crime he did, or what hustle he's in. A black man is defined more than that by his wisdom, his intelligence, his how he go by himself. How does he how he care about others, how he treat others, how he treat his moms, how he treat his woman. This is what should be defined by the man. But it seems like if you don't got jail time or something like that, you ain't do no crime or so forth and so on, the black woman will look negatively on you, as well as other black males. This is in fact a product that has been generated by this country of lunacy. I don't know who indoctrinated our people with this information or spread it around. I think it was cool, but I believe it comes from movies and entertainment and the rap game. And it's totally nonsense. Do you have any idea what happens in jail? Do you have any idea when a police officer comes and try to take you away? I mean, you want a man to risk his life to please you, black sister. You want a man to risk his life by going to jail, or you calling the police to send him to jail. And not only then he's risking his life if the police come to his house, but he also risking his life inside the jail. What you want to understand something, ladies and gentlemen, that it's a lot of crazy stuff happening in prisons. They got something called the SHU, where they have two people fighting each other, like in the Vikings, and one has to die and one has to come out. This is happening in prison. People are getting shanked up in prison. There's more people dying in prison than there is they coming out. Okay, and as simple as that. And you tell me, prison is a part of our culture? Prison is what gives you respect? Respect is taking care of your family and loving your wife. That's respect. What a man should be doing. But this whole culture about, hey, you gotta go to jail, you gotta have luxury cars, badass clothes, and you have to have money or hustle. This is defined in the black community all day, every day. If you get a check from the United States military or so forth and so on, or you got a good job, you are what they call you. Oh, that's right, a square. Not a pimp, not a player, you're not none of these things. And pimp and player is not a freaking goddamn positive stereotype. But it seems like the guys like it. It's all cool. It's all jazzy. I like that shit, man. It's like our nation thrives on hopelessness. And anybody who has positive things to contribute to society is looked down on like a piece of crap. And as simple as that. It is ridiculous. It goes from one generation to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, until it becomes the norm. To where you don't even think about it. Then goes to the next and the next and the next, to the point you're out of control. And then every other race will look at you like you're all crazy. Why are all black men in jail? Why is the jails overpopulated with black people? I'll tell you why. Because it's our culture. It's not only the stereotypes. It's not only the racism. It's our culture. Our culture is surrounded and based on crime and prison, promoted by the black woman and reinforced by the black man behind the black woman. She thinks this is attractive. She thinks this is the way to go. This is the way to find a real man. Let me tell you something. When you go to jail and you get a federal rap, that's not a real man. Because the simple fact is, when you get out of jail, you won't be able to provide for your kids, your woman, or anybody, or yourself. And that takes away any manhood you have. That man in jail for a federal rap is an empty vessel in this society. He cannot produce anything, because society won't allow him to produce anything. That culture of going to jail and being a gangster and all that shit like that, and who's tougher, has to go. Because the simple fact is, that craziness in prison is trickling out to civilian societies. It's making the world worse, people worse, and stuff like that. You tell me what's going on here. Everything these people learn in jail, they wind up going back to jail sooner or later. Get a positive man, he has a foundation. Okay? He has a foundation with a house on it. Okay? And a house you could build as high as you want. Person in prison for federal rap does not have no foundation. Their foundation is the sand, which will be destroyed if a house don't have a foundation. This is the mindset of the African Americans of today. And it's getting ridiculous. I've been hearing this all my life. I've been just shaking my head like, oh my God. Are you serious? There's something wrong here. In the black community, everything's totally backwards, opposite of other communities or other racial groups. And they see it as positive. How does this work? It don't make no sense. And I'm tired of people thinking anybody should abide to such mindset. And I wouldn't want to even get involved with anybody who has that type of mindset. There's too many people dying because of cops. There's too many people dying because of jail. You want black men to go to jail to prove something to you, and when he get out, he has no life, he has no career, he has no money. You gonna take him then? Does that make any sense? So I say the black woman, with all due respects, is some kind of pawn, or maybe a pawn to get black men to go to jail. May integrate this in our culture to make it positive. And she don't know what the heck she's doing. Serving black males in up to the system is an act of betrayal to your whole race. Not only just the guy, but your friends, your family members, and so forth and so on. We're in a war. We dying out there in the streets. You really want a black man or any other man going to jail to prove that he is a man? That's not how you prove how you prove to be a man. You support your family, support your friends, you take care of your family. That is exactly what a man is. Take care.